Hi, I'm Shawn Farquhar, and welcome to my channel, All About Magic. Today we're going to talk about one of the 19 basic effects in magic, as defined by Dariel Fitzkee. Yes, one of the 19. But first, I'm going to run a short trailer so that you can see who I am if you're new to the channel. And if you're old to the channel, I know it's boring, but it's only like 30 seconds now. Oh, and before that, they told me I have to do something engaging because that's important to keep you. So I'll do this. Roll the trailer. Roll the trailer. Oh, hi, everybody. Today, we're going to talk about one of the 19 basic principles of magic. Today, it's penetration. Yeah, this is what we're going to talk about. Dariel Fitzkee, in a book called The Trick Brain, tried to break down the basic effects in magic, and he defined them by 19. They were production, vanish, transposition, transformation, penetration, restoration, animation, anti-gravity, attraction, sympathetic reaction, invulnerability, like to be bulletproof, physical anomaly, spectator failure, control, identification, thought reading, thought transmission, prediction, and extrasensory perception. Today, we're going to talk about penetration. One solid through another solid. Like the cookie and my finger, or the needle and my tongue. There are so many that are out there. One of my favorites was when I was young. Tenyo, a magic manufacturing company out of Japan, created a zigzag cigarette, which wasn't really popular being a cigarette, but later was a zigzag rope and all sorts of other things. This is a knockup of it, but it's still really kind of cool. You just do that and it actually cuts the rope in half. Isn't that crazy? Just cuts the rope in half. It's really the rope, yeah. If you can find the Tenyo one, it's so much better. But I found this one in my garage, which means sometime along the line, I bought a magic kit for a kid, and it was in it, and I had to try it, and then probably kept it. Well, that's bad. Okay, there are so many great penetrations. The one that we're going to talk about to begin with is from Doug Henning. And instead of me teaching it, we're going to watch it on a video right here. Everybody can tune in and watch right there. Let's check it out. Doug Henning was one of my favorites.
Earlier on in the show, I did a little tiny illusion with a very small mirror. Now I have a larger mirror, and I'm going to do a little larger illusion. You can examine that bag, young lady, okay? This is a large, solid plate glass mirror, and the mirror sits in this little frame. Would you like to look at the mirror? Just make sure, examine it closely, make sure there's no breaks or cracks, and also try to bend it. You'll notice, obviously, it's impossible to bend inch-thick plate glass. Am I correct? Good. Well, there we go. We'll put the mirror right down inside of the little frame, and we'll put the whole thing down in this little sweater here that my grandmother knit for the illusion. And zip it up. Now, in the world of reality, we all know it's completely impossible to pass one solid, like this silver knitting needle, right through another solid. But in the world of magic, nothing is impossible. Watch. Look. Sometimes I even fool myself. That's impossible. But if you'd like, thank you. But if you would like to see the more than impossible, watch me bend the mirror. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? To close off this illusion, once more, the needle right through the mirror. And you'll see that I did indeed pass a solid right through a solid.
Isn't that crazy? I loved it so much. When I was young, I bought my own. Yeah, it's not as big and as fancy as his. This is by Makami Craft, handcrafted in Japan. And I'll be honest with you, I've never really performed it. And the reason I've never really performed it is I just didn't feel I could do it as well as Doug did it. He was a master of creating an illusion. But the idea that you could actually push right through like this is crazy, right? Yeah, it freaked me out when I was younger, and the bending of it like this was, yeah. But I don't do the trick, and that's why we watched Doug Henning do it. It's so much better. The final thing I want to show you, in the last video, I showed you a Tenyo magic trick, and y'all went, wow. I showed you this little thing. It was very cool. And I thought, well, if you like the Tenyo stuff, I'll look and find some more of the Tenyo magic that I have. Here's another piece of Tenyo magic. Oh, I have a lot of ideas from Tenyo magic because I have Richard Kaufman's books on Tenyo magic. This is Tenyoism, Volume 1 and 2 by Richard Kaufman. When I want to do a workout, this is what I use. I swear it must easily weigh 10, 12 pounds. It's a lot. If anybody's actually weighed it, let me know in the comments. Inside this is basically the entire history of the Tenyo Magic Company. Did you hear that hit the floor? Yeah, it was very loud. One of the ones that I discovered just a few years ago, I found at the IBM convention. The International Brotherhood of Magicians has an annual convention. Well, not last year, but almost every year. In fact, they're having one this week, which is very cool. At these conventions, they have dealers' booths. And that's vendors who sell magic tricks. And one of them was selling Tenyo stuff. And I discovered this. This is really cool. This is the base. And basically you can assemble this magic effect in front of the audience, which I think is really cool and effective. There's a little plexiglass piece that goes in between the white molded plastic. And then this all just slides together like that to create the prop. That's the whole prop. It's just that. It's just a little base goes through there like that. This is cool. Oh, and then the blade. The blade. Just a piece of plastic that drops into place like that. That's it. It's as simple as you can get. Now, I've seen a lot of finger choppers. My favorite of all times is the Mickey Hades new and improved finger chopper. I bought mine from Mickey. That's a fun story. I'll share that with you for a second. I thought I knew everything about magic because I was a kid. I was probably 14 or 15 years of age. I was in Calgary. He had his magic shop in the basement. He allowed me to examine the prop. I examined it up and down, trying to figure out, how it worked. And then he told me to put his finger in. Well, put my finger in. And I didn't want to put it in because I thought at some point he was going to switch one of the things I examined, but he didn't switch anything. Finally, I got up enough courage. I put my finger in. He banged it down and went through my finger. And then he took, at that time, it was $60. Now they're over $100, but they're worth every dime. In fact, Mickey doesn't own the rights anymore. He sold it to a friend of mine, John Kaplan, who I hope continues to produce them. It is an amazing effect. A finger chopper where you place something in between. This is a penetration, solid through solid. Here I'm going to hold it like that so that nothing affects it. All I do is this blade, this piece of plastic on the top, I remove the paper clip and the blade drops right through my finger. Isn't that crazy? It really goes through my finger. And then I can pull it back out. That's it. This is my Tenyo, and I think it's really cool. Well, that's the video for today. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your comments, especially over the fact that the Vernon video didn't do very good, but it made me feel great to know that the stories were fun and that you enjoyed them. Today, I hope I was able to share a little story with you while keeping your interest with some magic and that you liked the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, hit notifications so you know when there's more videos coming, and I'll see you back next Monday with another video. Keep well, keep busy, and most of all, be happy. Bye-bye. Hey, you're still here. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Shawn, I'm going to have to rewind the video to watch that moment when the blade penetrates the finger. But you don't have to. I'm going to do it again for you. This is the little frame. My finger just goes in like this. So it's locked in nice and tight. It's really there. This is the blade. The blade just goes in like that. It locks in nice and tight. And then I just release the blade. Watch close. It goes right through. It really goes right through. You can see it on both sides. It really is penetrating. Isn't that crazy? I think it is. So that's the Tenyo finger chopper. It's pretty cool, right? See you again next week. Bye-bye. I'm not frozen. I'm just sitting here while the little ads on the side of there. Bye.